Hello everyone, it's Lexi from Still Waiting for Books to Come True, here to do my second Stacking the Shelves vlog. And this time, it's actually the books I received in the past week, so Lexi doesn't need to check dates. So, earlier this week, I was going to say 2 days ago, then realized this would be viewed on Saturday. On Wednesday, I went to Barnes & Noble despite the fact that my money supply is rapidly dwindling, and by rapidly dwindling, I mean it's essentially non-existent at this point. But yes, I went to Barnes & Noble because I couldn't help myself and because I actually had the time. And I may have splurged a little bit. I exercised self-control. I left that store with 20-something dollars, which, could have bought me another book or two. But this is not a vlog about my money-spending troubles, fascinating though they are, so here are the books that I got this week. Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. This one is honestly as beautiful on the inside as it is on the outside. I'm not going to ramble at you about it because that's what my review posted yesterday is for. But suffice it to say that this one is totally worth the buy if you like awesome things and fantasy. Second Chance Summer by Morgan Matson. I read and really freaking loved her debut novel, Amy Marge's Epic Detour. I've heard this one is similarly sweet and powerful and adorable and awesome and a bunch of other positive adjectives, so you can probably expect a long, rambling, gushy review whenever I get to this one. Please Ignore Veredites by A.S. King. I have not actually heard that much about this novel, although the few reviews I've seen have been positive. I just kind of saw it in the store and I was like, hey, that looks really freaking cool, I should buy that. So I did. But it sounds really awesome, so I think I will love this one a lot. The Adoration of Jenna Fox by Mary Pearson. I've also not heard much about this one, and the reviews I've seen have been rather mixed, but I just really love the synopsis, and the cover is beautiful and interesting and kind of fascinating, so I'm hoping this one is great. If you've read this novel, and you had an opinion on it, you can tell me in the comments, because I'm curious to see what other people thought. It's kind of a funny story by Ned Vizzini. I'm very intrigued by both the synopsis and the cover of this one, so I'm very interested to see how it turns out. It's a very dense novel. Not thick, but dense. Because that's totally relevant. Entwined by Heather Dixon. I really love fairy tale retellings, and this is a retelling of one of my favorite fairy tales, and it's got a gorgeous cover, and everyone says it's fucking fantastic. So I pretty much expect it to be fucking fantastic. No pressure or anything. And lastly, Gone by Hannah Moskowitz. Hannah Moskowitz is pretty much the coolest thing ever, and it's kind of a travesty that I haven't read any of her novels before. But to be fair, part of the blame lays with my Barnes & Noble for not stocking them. But this came in stock, and I went to Barnes & Noble. It was one of the first things I saw, and just kind of grabbed it, and I was like, yep, I'm buying this. And so I did. And I expect it to be really amazing. So that was all I bought at Barnes & Noble, but I did receive something else in the mail this week. See, yesterday, or, well, 2 days ago, by the time you view this, I was tweeting, like, I expect something in the mail tomorrow, and if I don't get it, I'll be very disappointed. And I was not disappointed. I guess I just have an uncanny ability to predict when I'm going to receive things. It's like ESPN or something. Okay, sorry about that, I had to do it. But yes, today/yesterday, by the time you view this, I received a signed Arc of Origin by Jessica Corey. I won this in a giveaway of hers. See the pretty signing there? But yes, I won this in a giveaway of hers. It's one of Penguin's fall Breathless reads. It sounds really cool, so I'm excited to read this, hoping I will love it. And that was all I got this week. I had a pretty freaking awesome week in books, and now I have even more novels to add to my TBR pile because that totally needed to be bigger. But leave a link to your Stacking the Shelves post below, or if you didn't make one, just tell me what you got, and I will go check it out. I'm so freaking glad this thing has an elastic top. Otherwise, I probably would have been flashing you guys this entire video.